Cowessess First Nation strongly believes economic development is a way for our community to work towards self-sustainability. The land has provided our people with sustenance for centuries. In today's industrialized world, we must continue to utilize the land and the natural world around us responsibly. As such, Cowessess leadership, past and present, see renewable energy as the way of the future and recognize the value and alignment of renewable energy with our people's commitment to traditional beliefs.
Net metering is an electrical billing mechanism that allows customers that generate some or all of their own electricity to obtain financial credit against their power bill. The energy is then used in your home, school, or business. A bidirectional meter measures the energy used and excess energy produced. Most buildings only have a one-way meter that measures energy used or taken from the grid. The bidirectional meter can sense energy flowing in both directions. On days when the solar array is not making as much energy and when you need to use some extra energy from the grid to power your home, or on days when the solar array is making more than enough energy to power your home and push any excess to the grid, any extra energy pushed to the grid will be credited to your Sask Power account, and any extra energy used from the grid will be debited to your account. Your final bill will be the difference between energy used and energy produced.
Sask Power has aging electrical infrastructure that requires major upgrades and infrastructure spending over the next 10 years, which will result in higher power bills for all Sask Power customers. The rising cost of electricity presents an opportunity to implement renewable energy to offset usage and provides a means of insulating customers from rising electrical costs. Additionally, the Government of Canada has set out to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 30% by 2030 from the 2005 levels. Cowessess has had a vision to bring solar generation to the home reserve, and the net metering project was the most natural first step to introducing generation on reserve. With all capital projects, a top priority for the community is accessing grant funding to assist with capital costs. The Low Carbon Economy Fund was a natural fit for the project, and in July 2019, we were notified our application was successful. It was the kickstart to the project. After months of planning, negotiating with the Sask Power net metering program changes, and getting all necessary electrical permits in place, Cowessess was able to start construction in August 2020.
The project consists of 5 community buildings, which include Cowessess Senior Complex, Administration Office, Cowessess Mall, Water Treatment Plant, Cowessess Community Education Center.
Cowessess has a previous working relationship with Skyfire Energy from a 500 kilowatt installation in 2018. To ensure Cowessess had citizens who were trained and available for Skyfire to hire for project construction, Cowessess offered Canadian Solar Institute accredited solar PV installer training to 11 community members 2 months prior to the start of construction. Of the 11 individuals who received training, 4 were hired by Skyfire to work on site.
So I took training with Cowessess around the time I first started with them in 2019, before we did that other big project just outside of Regina at the turbine. Having an opportunity to work for Cowessess First Nations is an honor to me. It feels great to bring my skills back to the community and help out the best I can.
It was a good experience for me, knowing exactly, instead of just being an installer, having a bit of understanding with the electricity being produced, and how we convert it from DC to AC. So, it's a very good learning experience.
With the world changing, this is great for our community members and anyone just looking to better themselves as a person, let alone just for more financial gains, because everyone lost their jobs. The world has really changed, and this is like a diamond in the rough considering that everything that has happened. And it's great being able to put food on your table, working towards a cleaner and more viable future for everyone. I get to work, I get to have a better future, not only just me, but my colleagues, and I'm building it better for the kids, because the children is what matter.
I did take part in the Energy Day last year, We built solar cars, we learned about solar panels, turbines, all sorts of energy related things. It was a really good experience, really good learning experience for everybody. I really enjoyed it.
We have one Earth. We can't just like pop over somewhere else. We can't just like move over to another country. Like this isn't just going to affect one place. This affects everywhere. I hope that my generation, the next generation, everyone else realizes that, because like we really do only have one Earth. Like until we come up with better technology to go somewhere else.
Our language, our culture is very, very important to us. Yet we must keep up with the Joneses, so to speak, because it's all there. And the solar panels that are coming in, it's going to bring the cost down on our bills. And that is a good thing. The future is right now. Tomorrow is another time, another generation. As elders, as chief and council, as parents, we have to teach our children about this modern day technology and what it's coming to and what they have to do in time. They have to maintain some responsibility too. If we can teach them that now, they will do good in time.
I guess I'm really excited about the solar panels. I don't really know if I'll be able to see, or I'll live long enough to see what the outcome will be. Something good for our community. It's what we need for our future generation.
This is just one of the many green energy projects Cowessess is working on. Some of our other initiatives underway to realize our goal of becoming one of the greenest nations include 800 kilowatt wind turbine, 400 kilowatt lithium-ion battery system, and 500 kilowatts of solar, all on the east side of Regina. 300 kilowatt community net metering solar, 10 megawatt Cowessess solar, 200 megawatt wind farm in the development and planning stage. One panel, one project, 1 year, one partnership at a time. Cowessess is building our capacity in renewable energy development, and we will continue our path to becoming one of Canada's greenest First Nations.
The snowbirds fly overhead at 10:20 here. We need you guys as our community members to be able to see and to touch and to feel and know what solar is right here in your community, so that you can give us your trust and your belief to go and invest in these bigger projects.